Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things you didn't realize you were doing until the internet called you out. Today's question comes from one of our wonderfully chaotic viewers, Caffeina Queen. Thanks for the suggestion. You asked, what is a beverage goblin and why is it trending? If you've ever looked down and realized you're sipping coffee, sparkling water, and a mystery juice at the same time, don't worry, you're not alone. You may have already become a beverage goblin, and that's okay, probably. So, if you're curious why your desk looks like a mini drink festival, or why TikTok is obsessed with chaotic hydration energy, stick around. We're breaking down what it means to be a beverage goblin and why it's the most gloriously unhinged trend of the year, right here on Explaining Everything. A beverage goblin is not a mythical creature that guards a fridge. Well, not officially. The term describes a person who always, without fail, has at least 3 drinks nearby. And we're not talking about drinks that make sense together. You might see an iced latte, a can of liqueur, and a green juice all sitting next to each other, like a bizarre drink cult. The beverage goblin aesthetic is about having options. 1 drink to hydrate, 1 to caffeinate, 1 to confuse your organs. The drinks are usually half-finished, in different stages of temperature decay, and almost always served in mason jars or novelty tumblers that say something like liquid chaos. It's not about thirst. It's about vibes. Beverage goblins don't drink to live. They drink to feel something. And if you've ever looked around your desk and realized you're sipping iced coffee with a side of coconut water and a Red Bull, you, my friend, are living your truth. The term beverage goblin first crawled out of the social media sewer around late 2023. Platforms like TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram started seeing people posting videos of their desk setups, featuring multiple drinks arranged like a hydration shrine. People began tagging their posts with captions like, POV, I'm a beverage goblin and these are my potions, or current emotional support drink lineup. These weren't influencers showing off fancy cocktails. These were everyday people showing off their chaotic drink hoards like proud parents. The name stuck because it felt right. The goblin part speaks to the messiness, the unpredictability, the slightly feral energy of hoarding beverages with no clear plan. It wasn't long before the term took off and became a full-blown meme. And let's be honest, half of us had already been living the goblin lifestyle. We just didn't have a name for it until now. The reason this trend exploded is simple. It perfectly captures modern-day anxiety, comfort-seeking, and the urge to feel like we're doing something, even if that something is drinking 3 liquids at once. In a world where everything feels overwhelming, sipping from 3 different beverages is oddly comforting. You've got your water to stay alive, your coffee to be productive, and your weird pink drink because life is short and dragon fruit tastes fun. We're overcommitted, overstimulated, and under-rested. So instead of choosing 1 beverage like a sensible adult, we say, why not all 3, or 4, or 12? Plus, it feels like multitasking. You're not just drinking, you're managing hydration levels, energy, flavor preferences, and probably your mental health all at once. It's practically therapy in liquid form. It's also aspirational. Beverage Goblins radiate the same energy as someone with a skincare routine, an organized Google Calendar, and absolutely no follow-through. And honestly, that's the dream. In short, the chaos is relatable. The aesthetic is chaotic cute. And the behavior? Harmlessly unhinged. Beverage Goblins don't follow rules, but they definitely have guidelines, unwritten ones, passed down through messy desks and crowded cup holders. Rule 1. 3 drinks minimum. 2 drinks is hydrated. 3 drinks is goblin. Rule 2. Each beverage must serve a different purpose. If you're drinking iced coffee, your second drink better not also be caffeinated unless you enjoy vibrating into the astral plane. Rule 3. At least 1 drink must be half-finished and vaguely suspicious. Goblin points increase if it's lukewarm, contains a chia seed, or was purchased last week and never fully abandoned. Rule 4. Drinkware must be mismatched. Ideally, you should have a reusable tumbler, a cracked mason jar, and something that looks like it came from an anime-themed convenience store. Rule 5. Never explain. If someone asks why you have 4 drinks, you look them in the eyes and say, "Each one represents a different piece of my personality," and walk away. Let's test it. Look around your space. Do you see a coffee cup, a smoothie, a bottle of water, and maybe an energy drink teetering on the edge of reason? Do you rotate between beverages instead of committing to just one? Have you formed emotional attachments to specific drink cups? If yes, congratulations! You are part of the Beverage Goblin tribe. And there's no shame in it. You're a creature of comfort, a liquid curator, a drink DJ mixing sips instead of tracks. In a chaotic world, Beverage Goblins remind us it's okay to lean into the small things that bring us joy, even if that joy comes with caffeine, carbonation, and confusion. So sip proudly, Goblin friend. You're not alone. If you enjoy this video, or you've ever looked at your drink lineup and thought, yeah, this is totally normal, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.